So please, if you can, guys, like करिए जोर से. कितने likes हैं यार? 2100. क्यों भाई? क्या हो गया? भूल गए? 2100 is too little. Please like the show, subscribe, and share this with your friends and families. And of course, if you can contribute, do so using the QR code या फिर PayPal या Super Sticker, Super Chats. Sir, अपने को वो करना पड़ेगा अपना super fast. अभिषेक जी, thank you. Taco to Maga. Cheers, cheers. हंगामा है.
I like that, Abhishek.
Good
I
one.
like what you write, man.
Dinesh ji, sir, is India, thank you firstly, is India working on own pure science tech rather than integrated application? What and when India will become agro competitive to America's agro industry? I think we are competitive.
Alavadia, we are working on pure sciences and applied sciences. सब कुछ चल रहा है. We are already, yeah, what do you, I have not understood the last portion. I am a net exporter of food.
Yeah.
American agro is forcing themselves on countries to buy their product. I am not forcing, they are buying. So American agro has to learn from what we are doing.
True. Jai Hind, Jai Nagaland. Thank you. Salim pistol caught in Nepal. Trump's new game dump. Abhishek ji, once again, IFG statement, Modi's silence, Doval's Russia visit, Taco be like, hey Prabhu, hey Hari Ram, Krishna Jagannatham, Premanand, ye kya hua? I love that dialogue, you know. You guys should see the original, huh? That guy's like, he bloody chest deep in water. Oh God, it's so funny. Amazing. Nagaraji, thank you. He says Pakistan found new oil reserves. Field Marshal taking oil samples to USA. EJT will check oil quality and connect the dots.
ये जो ऑयल रिजर्व्स है ना, पिछले 50 साल से इनके ऑयल रिजर्व्स की हम सुन रहे हैं.
10 साल से
बिटन द बुलेट, पता नहीं कितने खोद के बेचारे छोड़ के चले गए हैं. अब वही इलाके को अब इस डंप जिसको बोला है, मैंने कहा इसके ऊपर तो दिमाग तो है नहीं, उसी को बेच रहा है. ऑयल क्वालिटी वो क्या चेक करेगा यार, क्या आता है उसको, क्या पता, लोगों का कुछ नहीं पता.
स्नेक ऑयल से स्नेक ऑयल. Abhishek bhai, once again,
Lagan 2 and Lagan 3.
Human, thank you. At least he's bringing billions of investment, $600 billion from Apple. By the way, that $600 billion Apple has refused. He says it's 100 billion. It's not 600 billion. 500 billion from Stargate. That is also in jeopardy because he's talking about 50 billion.
Nothing is coming in. 100 billion बोल दिया है उसको चुप करने के लिए. There is no timeline given क्या करने वाला है. जब इतना सारा पैसा भारत में और सब जगह लगा रहा है अपना बनाने के लिए, वहां लगा के करेगा क्या? उस 100 billion putting in US is not going to make any money in US.
And nothing close by at least. MPCG, thank you. Vinash Kale Vipit Buddhi. कोई doubt नहीं है. Once again, thank you, sir. He says, this is going to continue even if there is a new president. We should move, cut our losses and move on.
This is what I said now, and that the world, it's going to take a lot of time for the rest of the world for the US to gain their trust. It's going to take a lot of time.
Narendra ji, thank you. Nosi, Adi and Rajaji, Acha, thank you. We will do that, ji. Thank you, sir. Abhishek bhai, once again, thank you. Taco tariffs boosted up. India should diversify its aviation, hospitality and garment industry by making an entry into the Russian market.
सब हो जाएगा, सब तरफ हो जाएगा. Don't worry. आराम से, I'm sure the government will find its.
IND cons. Companies meet Japan chief, defense officials, Japan's Australia Navy deal. Australia Army chief in India next week. Modi ji in Japan. What's cooking? New group?
Yes. I told you, na, नया quad. US को लात मार के निकाल देंगे. Not trustworthy.
With it's most likely going to be India, Japan, Australia, Vietnam, Philippines, and Indonesia.
Indonesia. I've always said when people say centrality of ASEAN, no, centrality is of Indonesia and the Indo-Pacific, because Indonesia straddles both Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean.
That's true. Akshay ji, thank you. In coming days, how to turn a clown into a supervillain? Just deny him what he craves the most in today's world. That might be the Nobel Peace Prize.
यार कभी मिलने ही वाला नहीं था इसको, कौन देगा इसको?
दे देते हैं सर. Bhatte family, thank you, Adi ji. I appreciate your hard work, especially with the maps. Thank you, sir. Which are my favorite. Question for Rajiv ji. Operation Sindoor 2 is 71 December.
December 3rd, 71 को शुरू हुआ था ना.
Okay. But this time for Bikaristan.
No! भिखारी हो गया, उसको और भिखारी बना दो यार. लड़ने की जरूरत है तुमको बेफालतू के लिए.
थप्पड़ मारने के लिए तैयारी होनी चाहिए हमारी. जब और थट मारो. ठीक. अच्छा कॉल जी, थैंक यू सर. अक्सर हमारी खिल्ली उड़ाई जाती है कि एलीट ब्यूरोक्रेट के बच्चे विदेशों में पढ़ते हैं. चाहे लॉज इकोनॉमी, हम ऐसे यूनिवर्सिटी कब बनाएंगे कि आउटफ्लो कम हो.
होना शुरू हो गया.
एंड देखिए, ये जो लोग खिल्ली उड़ाते हैं ना कि विदेशों में पढ़ते हैं, आधे लोग खुद विदेश से पढ़ के आते हैं. इन लोगों को भी पूछ लीजिएगा कि भाई साहब आपकी क्या वो है कि आप इतने लॉयल टू द किंग हो, बट जो दूसरे हैं वो नहीं है. मेरे को ये जरा पूछना है लोगों से. 90% of the people who cry about this have come from abroad themselves, especially that one gentleman.
मुझे देखो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आप विदेश में जाके पढ़ लो, थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस गेन कर लो, फिर आ जाओ भारत.
एंड हमारे जो एक फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर है ना, वो वाज नेवर अ फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर. उनको प्रॉब्लम रहती है. वो कहाँ से पढ़ के आए हैं जरा पता कर लीजिए. Priest of Mars ji, thank you. When Indian origin people in the Americas will be just fine, they'll be in great danger in Europe. Racism in Europe dwarfs anything in America.
I can't comment on that. I have not faced racism either in Europe or in America, so I don't know.
Faced it in Europe, never been to America. Vignesh ji, thank you.
My cousin lives in Europe, Germany. She's never faced racism, so I cannot comment because I don't know.
Here, Congress and some other regional parties adopting 198 methods of regime change. Congress has now gone to extreme stage of Occupy Street. This spaced up 2019.
कुछ नहीं हो, कोई नहीं आने वाला Occupy Street. पन्ने खोल के बोल रहा है कि वोटर गलत. एक उसने बता दिया बंदा है नहीं, उसके 3 रेडियो चैनल्स ने उसको बंदों को बुला के उससे बता दिया कौन है वो विद दिस एपिक कार्ड. दूसरा बोल रहा था कर्नाटक बेंगलोर में कोई स्ट्रीट में इतने लोग हैं रजिस्टर्ड देयर. जाके पता लगा 2000 पीपल वर्किंग इन द नियर बाय प्लांट. उनके पास अपना पोस्ट बॉक्स नहीं है, तो दे यूज दैट प्लेस एज द पोस्ट बॉक्स, सो दैट हैज बीन गिवन एज द प्लेस. तो कुछ भी बनाते रहे ना. अगर इतना ही प्रॉब्लम है तो ईसीआई के पास जाके आप ओथ पे प्रूफ क्यों नहीं दे रहे? Why don't you go to the court? कोर्ट ने ऐसा रैप्टा मारा है एसआईआर के पीछे, तो अब ये नाटक कर रहे हैं और कुछ नहीं है. 198 पेज डन एंड डस्टेड यार, खत्म. ट्रंप ने तो इनको दूसरे रास्ते में ले चला गया है. अभी उनको खुद समझ नहीं आएगा क्या करेगा. हाउ मेनी ऑफ द पीपल आर सपोर्टिंग देम? कि इट कॉल्ड ऑल ऑपोजिशन अपने घर पे लॉन पे बैठा के उनको नीचे लाइक अ टीचर पढ़ा रहा था कि क्या है. कितने बंदे थे? 10-15 ही थे. कहता है कॉल्ड ऑल दी उनका इंडी अलायंस पार्टी के बंदों को. कितने थे? 10-15 थे. दैट्स नॉट ऑल. सो irrelevant today. That is why more and more opposition parties are pulling out from him because his irrelevance is increasing.
So Silvani says, thank you. India sent vaccines to 95 plus nations. Most got Western doses too. No data shows Indian shots covered 50% of any country. How do we create an impact? Ma'am, there's something called just an impression, which is the more lasting impact than the actual thing.
Sarvani Tumuluri, tell me which Western country sent them vaccines. I contest this statement of yours. They didn't send any. Whatever went was from Moderna, which was made in India. इंडिया में जो बना था पुणे में, वो क्या साइरस वाला. So I contest Western doses. Nobody got any Western doses.
Apart from that,
anything and everything went from India.
So we were the first people to send. When nobody was giving them, we sent it. That's what an impression is all about.
Yeah. You gave them everything, not just vaccines. You even gave them your PPE kits, masks, your gloves, you name it. Everything was provided. Everything was provided to cover the health sector. Western nations never gave them anything. That is why 2 years ago in the UN General Assembly, 3 nations stood up and told the UN also, and told the West that for us, India is the UN because you not only gave health, you even provided them as much as feasible food supply also.
Dr. ABCDG, thank you. Akash Bharti, cardio diabetologist. What you and other nationalist YouTubers are doing for the nation is commendable. Thank you, sir. I have certain ideas as a doctor for charitable national purpose. Required your opinion. Yeah, please, you can mail, sir. Gopal Krishna ji, thank you. चाहता था तारीफ पर लगाया चाहता था तारीफ पर लग गया टैरिफ. अब बाज बच गया तशरीफ और बन गया डोनाल्ड एंड ट्रम्प. Vignesh ji, thank you. As we are becoming
I think वो है ना अपना Indian origin का Robin Sharma, who is the teacher, philosopher sort of a thing in US. Somebody sent me a clip after we spoke on that transactional analysis wala. So I was that parent-child related. Okay. So he sent me the clip where he is telling that chap that Trump is behaving like a child and needs to be given a hug and being told that we love you a lot.
Vignesh ji, thank you. As we're becoming self-reliant in arms, pharma, oil, they are getting rattled. Nowhere close. We denied the agri in dairy. Now they are using big tech from the back door, tested with Nayara. Do we have free access to their BFSI?
What is BFSI?
I'm not sure, sir. Let me just check actually. Okay.
They will never get entry of, pardon?
Banking, financial services and insurance.
They're never going to get that. Insurance में आ गए हैं, and medical insurance खास करके they have, but they're wanting more than 74% that they're not going to get. Agri and dairy में क्यों दूँ यार? I've already opened it up in Spain, yeah. We've set up our dairy. Amul has opened its franchise in Spain, in Barcelona and Madrid. Madrid में भी खुल गया है, and Lisbon and one more place have bid for the franchise. This is the footprint I have. तेरे dairy की क्या करना है? You see, their dairy means you are dependent on them. They like our model. मैंने franchise खोल दिया, उनको किस तरह से मैंने अपना cooperative बनाया, तेरा cooperative बना के तेरे को सिखा के चला रहा हूँ. So he's happy. Amul is running a cooperative there. That chap is happy, no? Local farmers and others are getting money. Not like this chap who wants a dependency permanently with him. No? Bullshit. Who wants his model?
Mahesh ji, thank you. He says, I hope you tread cautiously on China as well. Between the US and China, we're looking at Gabbar versus Mogambo. Be wary of both as neither likes or rise.
That's why you'd have noticed I said India is talking to Russia. आपका कोई डेलीगेशन ऐसा कोई गया नहीं है चाइना में बात करने के लिए जैसे वो गए हैं and Putin has agreed to come and discuss with us. You're going there. Now that's a messaging to, otherwise maybe Modi ji may not have gone, but he's going. It's a messaging to the US. That doesn't mean
चाइना को भी मैसेजिंग है कि साहब आप ब्रिक्स समिट नहीं आ पा रहे तीसरे देश में, मैं आपके देश में आके खड़ा हूंगा.
मैं आपके देश में खड़ा हूंगा, मगर आने से पहले हमने पूरी बातचीत कर रखी होगी रशिया के साथ कि तेरे साथ बात क्या करना.
वो भी है. Girish ji, thank you. Can't we BRICS plus Global South build Crown Council with top corporates and start dictating terms, building at least 2-3 world victims against the colonial world?
You don't have as deep pockets as they have.
Yeah,
it will take a lot.
Looted a lot of it. Bharat ji, thank you. How do we combat lawfare being waged against us and the MNCs attacking the family marriage institutions?
It all boils down to your education institutions, Shiksha Pranali. That change is taking place, so it will take a little time. You got to change the thinking of the child.
Bhate family, thank you. China's only backing India because they do not want India to shine as the only country to stand up to Trump. They are doing this to take credit and steal limelight away from India. Obviously,
That's
everybody
obvious.
wants his, everybody
चल
wants
रहा
their,
है वो कि दुनिया भारत को देख रही है कि भारत क्या कर रहा है, और कोई ये नहीं देख रहा कि चाइना क्या कर रहा है।
everybody
तो
wants their
पूछ
day.
भी नहीं रहा कि चाइना के साथ क्यों हुआ, सब पूछ रहे भारत के साथ ये टेरर, ये भी नहीं पूछ रहे कि यूरोप के साथ क्यों कर रहा है। एवरीबॉडी इज आस्किंग व्हाई इंडिया।
Yeah. Prablamji, thank you. Trump wants Russia-Ukraine conflict to end so that they can focus on targeting India and China more aggressively. Hope Modi Saab is ready for what's coming.
एंड ही नहीं हो रहा। उसने तो डाल दिया ना जो 4, he has given his terms that the 4 provinces that he has officially declared that they are part of Russia, to be part of Russia, and Ukraine has to withdraw from Eastern Europe. It will not Eastern Ukraine. It is not going to join the NATO. All has to be given in writing. होगा।
Rahul ji, thank you. He says, sir, 2.1 million people in India works on US-based MNCs. If US winds up all the business with India, don't you think there will be chaos? Yes,
कहाँ
there will be.
जाएगा?
But
नहीं, कहाँ जाएगा? पहले ये बता दो, इसके MNC इंडिया का जॉब निकाल के जाएगा कहाँ?
Where will there be the chaos? Not in India as much as the US.
Where will he go?
Yeah.
He knows he can't, na? That is why the tech portion is excused the tariff.
Yeah.
जहां जहां उसकी दुखती रग है उसको उसने टैरिफ नहीं लगाया।
So, what do you say about Armenia Azerbaijan peace deal? Is this good for India?
अच्छी बात है यार, 2 देश नहीं लड़ रहे हैं, क्यों नहीं है। मैं तो सिंपल सा कह रहा हूँ, एक बार पहले भी आई थिंक तेरे ही चैनल में दिखाया था मैप और आर्मेनिया अजरबैजान का। देयर इज नगोर्नो काराबाख व्हिच इज देयर विद अजरबैजान, which is there in Azerbaijan, which is Azeri territory. There is another patch of land in Armenia which is Azeri. Exchange कर ले यार, स्यापा खत्म।
And दूसरा यार, these are civilizational battles. They will calm down for a little bit and flare up again.
फिर flare up होगा।
Archit ji, thank you. As a kid, I saw Trump in Home Alone, Apprentice. Now his POTUS thinks Spain is in BRICS and PM should get Elon's boy to tell him to shush his mouth.
Elon तो जा चुका, उसको छोड़ के कब का।
Tech9, thank you. MAGA.
Yeah, this is what is coming up. MAGA in Europe in a big way. People are shouting MAGA, MAGA, make America go away.
Sayan Sahaji, sir, impact of Armenia, Azerbaijan on IMEC. IMEC is a way too south from there. This is basically to block
INSTC. INSTC is getting diverted to the eastern route.
Yeah, and this move is being done to block the central pathway of the CPs, the BRI. जो बाकू से जाता है वो बंद हो जाएगा अभी। Gopal Krishna ji, thank you, sir. Is there any validity, reality to Papu's PPT or just more hot air? It's worse.
Hot air. PPT से कौन केस लेता है यार? Will you go to court and start, instead of giving evidence, will you start giving a PPT presentation? Clown of the highest order यार, दिमाग है नहीं इसका।
It's actually worse. It's not even hot air, sir. It's cold air. Stinky cold air.
No.
Problem ji, thank you. Is Trump creating chaos to weaken the old deep state, as he said?
Yeah. That is what I mentioned. किसके साथ उसकी लड़ाई?
Yash ji, thank you. After massive loss in Operation Sindoor, Munir wants one thing: regime change. He hand over Balochistan and in return to do things like tariff to force people to vote on the other side. This step is to create chaos. More to come.
Where everybody except for Pappu, everybody else has sided with you. Even the opposition parties are standing up with you. Most people in the opposition parties are also siding with you. All your companies have said, we will abide by the government of India. We will do what is in the country's interest. Everybody has come up together. He doesn't realize what India is. This is that nation 62 में जब हार रहे थे, पैसे नहीं है बोल रहे थे, औरतों ने अपने गहने उतार के दे दिए थे कि ये लो पैसे, इससे पैसे लेके हथियार खरीद के लड़ो चीन से, ये वो देश है, उसको तुम तोड़ने की सोच रहे हो, क्या बात करते हो। एंड औरतें मतलब औरतें, आई एम नॉट इवन टॉकिंग ऑफ विमेन ऑफ पर्टिकुलर रिलीजन, कास्ट, ये वो, विमेन, स्त्रियां ऑफ ऑल religions, caste, creed had removed their jewels and given it there. This is that nation.
That is it. And yes, Azad Hind, thank you. He says big fan. Thank you, sir. Dikshit ji, thank you. Dikshit Sharma ji, once again, thank you. He says Epstein files in the hands of the deep state, making. I don't buy this. The reason is, you know why? If they had something, they would have taken him out and not let him get elected in the first place. They would have given it to the Democrats and not let him get elected. So I don't think he's that
No,
much
no. See,
in.
the Epstein files is a to say it a bipartisan file.
Ah.
That's how he was taken out in jail. Huh?
Auntie G, thank you so much, sir, for your very kind contribution. Thought Provocator G, thank you. US is like a wild pig whom you feed delicious and precious fruits and cakes every day, but will still plunge into the cesspit Pakistan at the first chance. Jeez.
What a thought.
You know, OTA overlanding. Thank you. What about developing a helicopter E-200 Pronto? So we have a helicopter, and that's what is being ordered.
आ गया ना इसका replacement ALH का LUH.
LUH.
LUH is.
And by the way, as you're saying, these are private companies that are going to make this. It's not the HAL that's going to make this.
LUH is the orders are to replace the Cheetah and Cheetah.
Yeah. But I'll miss those, sir. They are legends, those two. Especially the Cheetah. Oh, what a bloody helicopter, man.
I've
Fly
flown
anywhere.
a lot in both Cheetah and Cheetah.
Oh, Chetak तो फिर भी सर थोड़ा स्टडी से आया है. Cheetah
थोड़ा बड़ा है. चीता तो बस एक बबल है यार.
That's it.
Fly in a bubble, glass bubble. Nothing else. Just a glass bubble.
I have heard stories of cheetah flying at 150 kilometers an hour in the air with a headwind of 150 kilometers an hour. For half an hour, the pilots are just standing in one place with this thing rotors. Because headwind and the forward wind is the same. So he's standing in the same place. Half an hour. Then they said, yeah, let's turn back. This is not going to happen. Manish ji, thank you so much. Surya Gur ji, thank you. Jansa, namaste. Please answer all these vaccines are having impact on healthy. Why did the government allow to get inoculated? Also, the difference between Covaxin and Covishield. Please answer.
One is apna Moderna, made by Poonawala's company, and the other is made by the Reddy Lab, India.
And we don't have mRNA vaccines, sir.
No, we don't have any health problems. Sir. I took the Moderna once, जो शुरू में आए थे, 2 लिया था, and that booster dose. The Americans are still getting their booster dose. जो Pfizer वाले हैं, Moderna वाले हैं, उनका they're still getting their booster dose after booster dose. चाइना में तो नया शुरू हो गया है, काफी सारा हो रहा है. They're looking at a lockdown again. There's a huge new virus. Whether it's the same, what has happened, they don't know.
Chikungunya.
Impact on health is in US. We have touched wood. We have not had a health issue as yet, based on the vaccines. That is US.
Mm. It's chikungunya in China.
Chikungunya hai.
ABV, thank you. I said the people of America have been enjoying dollar power for decades. Debt increased to 30 trillion. Trump trying to bring manufacturing, and they're going to pay the price like all in the developing nations did.
It's never going to come here. Which company is going to come and set up a plant in USA where the cost of making anything in USA as compared to any nation is in Asia is almost 3 to 4 times?
Yeah.
What's the profit banayega?
KK Shekhar ji, thank you. Yes, sir. Actually, it was not Moderna, it was AstraZeneca is what we took.
AstraZeneca.
मैं भी सोच रहा था आप बोल रहे थे, but I didn't know the right one. मैं बोला
AstraZeneca. You're right. AstraZeneca. We have not had any health problems, sir.
Sudhir ji, thank you. Dr. ABCD, sir, thank you. Can't fail. Sir, my email ID is there right in the description. Just click more, आपको नीचे दिख जाएगा. Avijit ji, thank you. How do you compare India versus China as for naval power is concerned?
We are a blue water navy, proven blue water navy. China is yet to prove its blue water navy.
Yeah. And plus, China, please understand the 400 ships may say 275 ships are coast guards. Please look at the breakup of the ships. Don't go by the numbers like the Americans do. You know, the Chinese, with 400 ships, the displacement capacity of what China has done is not even worth just the aircraft carriers of America. Not even that much. American aircraft carriers have bloody 12,000 tons, 15,000 tons.
अपने की बात कर रहे हैं. We are a blue water navy. We have been operating the aircraft carriers for decades. 50 से हम aircraft carriers operate कर रहे हैं. We go out. Blue water means you go out into the ocean. Yeah. He has not been able to.
Yeah. Mahesh ji, thank you.
Maybe at a later date, a decade down the line, he may be able to get it.
When Modi ji said personally pay a heavy price, is there any intelligence threat to his life? There should be extra eyes on the half front. That's true.
Don't worry, there's no threat to his life. It's not that attempts have not been made earlier. We'll try, but it will not happen. But when he says I'll pay a heavy price, he's openly saying that if he's going to lose in elections, he's ready to lose the elections. But he will stand by the country. Also remember, it's a political statement.
Yeah. Rajguru ji, thank you. Pranam, Janasar and Adi, thank you for enlightening us. Abhijit ji, thank you. Comments on geoengineering. Why is there a need? I am not sure I get this, brother. I'm sorry if...
Geoengineering? I never spoke of any geoengineering.
Yash ji, thank you. Remember who visited UK from India when Munir was out? Modi ji. Modi ji.
Modi had gone abhi. No, but Munir was out when he was there. Modi has not gone anyway. Modi mein tha.
Rahul ji, thank you. Is there any chance of 3 eyes? RIC? Nah.
Not required.
Shaswat ji, thank you. But yeah, you might have some thoda bahut idhar udhar starting up.
But ho nahi payega. RI ka ho jayega. RII ho sakta. Israel. But in any case, at the moment, despite all the problems that you have with the US, you have a agreement with the Five Eyes, where through Australia you get certain input.
All right. Shaswat ji, thank you. He says defense export pharma prowess space capabilities operations Sindoor exposing proxy. Dard hua hai bechare ko. However, tough times for us in the future. Absolutely.
No, not that tough a time. Like I told you, यार उसने जो टैरिफ डाला है आपके 830 बिलियन डॉलर्स में 40 बिलियन को दिया हुआ है.
जी. Geopolitical
animal. Export to the US is just about barely 2% of your GDP. उसको तड़प रहे हो यार tough के लिए. Where is it tough?
जी.
I trust the government to look after the exporters of that 2%.
जी. Thank you for that. ABCD ji, thank you. He says ये वैक्सीन पर सवाल पूछने वाले जंक फूड, अल्कोहल और सिगरेट्स को नहीं बोलते हैं. That's true. Girly Miss Girly, thank you. Russia told USA of dead hand. Please explain this.
He gave him a dead hand means he gave him that.
No, the dead hand. No, the dead hand switch in Russia. What happens is if there's a decapitation strike in Russia, there are sensors all around the Kremlin and wherever these leaders are. If those sensors are not picking up the right signals, there is a rocket. There are 4 rockets that fly all over Russia. 2 go like that. 2 each go like this, and they cross this way. What they do is they send out signals to all the nuclear installations in Russia, and everything takes off. So they say, if you kill my leadership, I kill the world. That's the dead hand switch. Even if your hand is dead, it will still press the switch. You can kill my leaders, I will still kill you after that. It's sort of a second strike capability. Geopolitical animal, thank you. I sir, eagerly wait for your talks every Saturday. Really positive and inspiring. It's changed my life in a positive way. Thank you. That's beautiful to hear. Shambhuji, thank you. AstraZeneca, yes.
Yeah,
Cheetah. Nina Singh ji, thank you.
Bye. बहुत उड़ा हूं मैं चीता में. बहुत उड़ा.
Beautiful helicopter. Love it. Yes, ji.
4 years that I was, sorry to interrupt, 4 years that I was in Upper Assam. The cheetah I used like a taxi. Almost every day I used to fly all over Arunachal on that cheetah.
And uska jo awaaz thi na, it was a very different. And take off. फटाफट start, फटाफट take off.
जाओ, बैठो, उड़ जाओ, घूमो, घामो, आ जाओ.
वापस. Pap.
Yeah, Pappu.
UK. Okay.
Pappu.
The Jyoti ji, so please note, already in case of garments and seafood sector, it is being told to absorb the tariff by the producer or the orders will get cancelled. Your analysis is wrong. The effect will be in India. Okay, let me just ask you this. Who's telling who? No one knows. I mean, देखिए producers को
tariff is never absorbed by the producer. Let us be very clear. Unless he earns the amount on like tax, you know. Let us say I am going to tax the person who's producing. He is going to add it to the cost price, take that money from the consumer and pay the government. You think he's going to pay it out of his pocket? क्या बात कर रहे हो यार देव ज्योति जी? क्या बात कर रहे हो आप?
He will not sell it only. He'll say, I'll find another market. And that's exactly what we are saying, that we will diversify.
Find another market. If he thinks that Trump thinks that chaps are going to pay, it's not happening. It has not happened with the Brazilian coffee also. They've stopped exporting coffee to the USA. They're not buying in USA because it has become 50% more expensive.
Ji. Adibhaiya, there's a bias in AI platforms. When asked a question on vaccine, they're not showing much data. The bias is because it'll never. Yeah, one thing, let me make one thing very clear. I also use AI quite a bit. But let me tell you one thing. AI is based on data. उसका अपना दिमाग नहीं है भाई. Data क्या है उसके पास? वही Western media के उनके पास चीजें हैं. So the data is that. He's just picking up that, reprocessing and giving it to you. You have to figure out how to get the right thing out of it. That's the game with it.
Know how to question the AI.
And ISRO just launched NISAR satellite with NASA. Should India continue space cooperation with the USA or should we further diversify?
यार एक सैटेलाइट उसका लॉन्च कर दिया तो ऐसा कौन सा कोऑपरेशन हो गया है? हम बाकियों का भी लॉन्च करते हैं, क्या फर्क पड़ गया? डाइवर्सिफाई तो ऑलरेडी है, यूरोप का भी लॉन्च करते हैं, बाकियों का भी लॉन्च करते हैं.
जी. Is there a white paper on the British loot of Bharat?
I am
not
only
sure.
quoting what apna Shashi Tharoor had spoken in the Oxford debate.
Good question, but let me do some digging. Personal relationship between Modi and Trump, is it right to consider an ego clash? I support Modi ji against Munir. I said this today morning, ma'am. I mean, it's an ego clash.
बहुत ईगो है, not just in Trump, even the people who back him.
Yeah.
आ जाता है ईगो जब लोगों के पास बहुत पैसा हो जाता है तो ईगो सर चढ़ के बोलने लगता है. If you're not able to control yourself, like I mentioned also, no, Modi and Trump first term versus Modi and Trump second term. Modi ji was in his first term. Now Modi ji is in his third term, yeah, and foundation bana ke the country is at a different level. When two leaders of a country meet, it is whatever you are looking at, the comprehensive national power of the two nations. In 2018, when he told you and put pressure that I'm walking out of the nuclear agreement of...
Wait. What happened here? Oi. Let's sir come back. We shall get sir back. But by the time, guys, please video को like जरूर करिए, सब्सक्राइब करिए चैनल को अगर आपने नहीं करा हो. सडनली सर का यही क्या हो गया? ड्रॉप हो गया, आई थिंक. The connection dropped for some reason. Let's wait for sir to come back. He'll be back in a minute. आ गए सर वापस.
Suddenly कट गया यार.
मैं बोलूं आप कुछ बोले टैरिफ एंड ठक. मैं यार, did I do something?
Suddenly I got, so like I said, comprehensive national power. So in 2018, your comprehensive national power was not as much as what it was. So when in 2018 he told you that you will not buy any oil from Iran, mind you, maximum oil हम Iran से लेते थे, that was the cheapest at that time. You took that hit. It went to zero. Today when he tells you, you're talking at a different comprehensive national power levels. Now he's getting worried कि पहले बारे मैंने बोला था वो मान गया था, अब मैं बोल रहा हूँ वो मान नहीं रहा. भाई साहब ताकत भी देख लिए आप, तो आपका ताकत तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं. World doesn't listen to you. World is looking up to Bharat. That is the kind of strength that Modi ji now carries at the global level. The global south trusts him. ये सब तो उसने देखा नहीं ना, वो तो केवल पर्सनल बोलता है, यार पिछले बार बोला था तो मान गया, आपकी बार बोला रशियन ऑयल मत लो तो माना नहीं, कौन मानेगा यार? We took a hit then, nobody is going to take a hit now.
Last two, sir, India has good garment brands coming up like Snitch, House of Bear, Rabbit. Quality as good.
काफी है यार, काफी है. Oh, lot of these Western brands, yeah, like I told you ना, अपना Greg Norman, they make it now in India. इंडिया में बना के बेच रहा है संसार को, दर्द हो इतना सस्ता मिल रहा है. Shashwat ji, there are people who will always cry and our media keeps hyping up about that. Na? That is the pain he says. Though he knows that bulk of the people still support him. So don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. But this was a very, very sad statement from the air chief. I think I choked on something. It was a very sad statement from the air chief, which is pretty
because
bad.
A lot of media houses were propagating what Pappu was propagating.
Yeah. And be real, thank you. He says money, minerals, business, trade. There isn't anything else that a nation would need.
Yeah.
Sir, thank you so
Not
much.
just this, I would add a strong security apparatus. All these money, business trade will take you nowhere if you don't have a strong security apparatus.
Yeah. A strong military is the base, sir.
No, I put security because you have internal security challenges.
Yeah,
so there are security forces, military and your. So that's why I said security apparatus.
So, on that note, sir, always a pleasure. Turmoil-filled times, and हमने ये काफी टाइम से बात कर रहे थे कि समय आएगा जब आपकी negotiation शुरू होंगी और उसके बाद उस टाइम पे turmoil चलेगा. And that time has actually come.
Yes.
So thank you for being there with us to wade through this and understand what's happening, sir. Always a pleasure talking to you. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Jai Bharat.